Good afternoon. I'm Anne Marie Tiernan, and we start our news today at noon with some breaking news. It is a delay now in the case for the man charged in the death of an Elwood police officer. This coming in just a little over an hour ago, and it comes from a judge in Madison County ruling that Carl Boards is incompetent to stand trial. So this means the trial that was set for January is now headed to March. In the meantime, Boards will be moved to a mental health facility till he is deemed competent. Boards is charged in the shooting and killing of Elwood police officer Noah Chenevez. He pulled over Boards in July 2022 at 2 o'clock in the morning. State police say Officer Chenevez's guns was still in his holster when he was shot multiple times. He went to the hospital in Elwood, then was moved to a hospital in Indianapolis where he later died. We've talked with Chenevez's family, and they tell 13 News they've been frustrated with the case and especially the ruling today, but say they are determined to see justice eventually served. Rich and I in the courtroom today for that ruling, and will bring us much more of this breaking news and the developments, what it means as our news continues on all WTHR platforms today. Meantime, on this Monday, a freezing start to our day, and the temperatures barely climbing now at noon. I'm here with Sean Ash. Boy, you've had a busy weather series.
Well, the whole team, yeah. I mean, this is, you know, we had a couple of snows. And obviously, we've had 2 days of bitterness. I will tell you, the worst of the cold, at least for now, we have a lot of winter left, is behind us.
Oh, good. Boy, that below zero, no fun.
It was pretty harsh.
It was pretty harsh.
Yesterday was harsh.
Yes.
We'll get into those numbers. I do want to let you know about a couple of accidents. This is the northeast side of Indy. That's 465 eastbound. This is near Ditch Road. You see in the far right lane there. This is a little closer to Keystone. We had a bunch of accidents this morning. We had you know, you get this cold, that treatment sometimes just doesn't work that well, and you can get black ice forming. We've got some sunshine, little mid-level cloud cover. How about this? Temperatures in the teens across central Indiana with the sun and that southwest wind. So it will get warmer. It's still a little harsh on the wind chills here, I will tell you that, but you take the temperatures compared to 24 hours ago at this time, and the temps are 15 degrees warmer, but we still have wind chills that are near zero and below it in some spots. But keep in mind, Sunday morning we had wind chills down to about 25 degrees. Here's the rest of your day. We do get into the 20s here. Most importantly, it's going to be dry. These are our highs for today. We look west. Take a look at the highs for tomorrow. And then we got to jump to Thursday. Let's just get right into it. We're pushing 50 plus on Thursday, but it does come with a little something. I'll have more on that in the 7-day outlook.
All right, Sean, thanks so much. So you saw the temperatures there, you see the forecast. So if you don't have to go out and about today might be a good day to stay inside because, you know, when it is bitter cold like this, it can be dangerous. So make sure that you are preparing if you are heading out. Make sure you've got on hand, you've got some hats, gloves, and scarves. Put that in your car. Make sure you have it with you if you don't wear it when you get in your car. If you're out working in your driveway, keep in mind you should know about frostbite and hypothermia symptoms real quickly. And as a reminder, they are numb, red, hot skin, slurred speech, confusion, low energy levels, even lapses in memory. The Marion County Health Department says all of it can come on pretty quickly and happen in a matter of seconds. If your body temperature drops even 2 degrees, that's when the symptoms can pop up. You do want to make sure you get to a warm place as quickly as possible.
And someone will say, wow, I need to get into a hot shower, you know, if I'm really low temperature. That's very dangerous if you have a rapid increase in your heat for somebody who is that severely hypothermic. You have to have a gradual warmness.
So if it's really bad, make sure you get to an emergency room. But at home, you can make sure you've got something warm to eat, drink something like soup or hot chocolate. Make sure you avoid alcohol and caffeine. And with these bitter cold temperatures, all the snow on the ground, unfortunately, is here to stay for a while. We're not going to go above freezing. So even with snow removal policies in place in Indianapolis, some of the roads out and about, likely you saw on this Monday morning, are still covered. So one neighbor in Indianapolis decided to take action. After his street near Raceway and Rockville Road was left unplowed Oliver Jackson decided he wasn't going to wait. He went as far as hiring and paying a private driver. The cost was $300 to clear the street for himself and all his neighbors.
If you'd have said 500, I would have gave it to him. It's getting colder, and if you don't try to knock some of this out, it's already ice.
Meantime, Indy DPW says that their crews worked overnight focusing on residential streets and also some of the connector roads, and they say all of this work and all of those lane miles will take time. Jackson says it's not about blame, it's about safety, and he wanted to make sure that his street and his neighbors weren't left out in the cold. And don't forget, you can stay up to date on any new snow in the forecast, plus the temperature changes that are in the forecast, as well as any fallout effects like school delays. If you go to our 13 Weather app, it's a free download, and you can find it, as always, in your phone's app store.